What does opioid addiction look like? Who is at risk? How does it begin? Who is at fault? Why can't addicts just say no?
It was the most amazing but sickening feeling I had ever had. It went from the top of my head to the end of my toes, and it was literally the best feeling I have ever felt in my entire life. And at that moment, I knew that I was screwed. I knew that it had, and I didn't care. I didn't care.
How critical is this epidemic? In 2016, more Americans died of drug overdoses than died in the entirety of the Vietnam War. This past year, in just 2 cities in eastern North Carolina, Narcan had to be administered 93 times.
This was way out of my norm. So anyway, he's blue, purplish blue, and I'm slapping him and I'm throwing water on him, and nothing was working.
In over 200 instances, the EMTs arrived with needles still inserted into the addict's veins. How big is the problem?
If you don't use, you don't live.
If you are on this drug for such a period of time, the high goes away and you're just maintaining that level state of not feeling sick or not being high.
You can bet that if you begin to dissect it, you would be astounded. These are our children, our neighbors, our mothers and fathers, our husbands, our wives. Without understanding the addiction, you can't possibly understand how the brain and the body holds the addict hostage. RealizeU252 is a nonprofit 2-year residential program with a holistic approach to gaining and maintaining sobriety. RealizeU provides a transitional program along with vocational and educational training to people struggling with substance abuse. RealizeU is optimistic that our numbers will equal or better a 90% sobriety rate after completion of the program. We do this by adopting blueprints from some of the most successful programs in the country. By attacking the epidemic head-on, RealizeU will potentially save our state millions by preventing arrests, incarceration, and emergency hospital visits. RealizeU252 will be the campus of hope for those fighting addiction in our community. Our success depends on financial support from big business and established foundations. We have a proven model that will work, but it won't happen overnight. Your involvement is essential. Addiction is anywhere and everywhere. It does not discriminate. Share the vision of RealizeU252. Education about the disease of addiction is a great first step.